since you in the wedding planning business, but like dating versus like now and back then, like I feel like, I don't want to say my generation, but a lot of people's getting married at like 20, 21. That's getting less, well, you might disagree, but I feel like my friends, I feel like the 21 is getting a little less realistic. I don't know if it's because of the lane of career that we in or what, but like 21 just seemed like it's
too early
less real. Yeah, even when I was growing up in like middle school, I was like, man, yeah, it'd be great to be married with kids. Just whatever I saw at home, like be married kids at 21, that'd be great. That's the vision. But then you get to 21, you're like, nah, that ain't quite what I want right now. And now I'm 25, 26, it just like, dang. It feels like normal. Like it feel like, it don't feel like too, well, I don't know, sometimes it kind of, you be like, it's too late. But what you feel like is the reason for that?
Well, I guess I would say most people nowadays are exploring. They want to be for sure about taking the next step. And then also, the wedding industry now, it's out there. Like people spending mega bucks on weddings, and so you're just not gonna jump into that. You just don't have it at 21. So, like at 21, like you ain't ready. You ain't ready. And I would say if you find that person and you notice that person, then yeah, you go ahead and do it. But like now with social media and all that, it's just so much out there telling people against that. Like marriage ain't even hardly a thing no more.
Really?
And then people getting married now and they don't even stay married. Like they just get married for show.
See, that's why I'm nervous. Like, it's funny. It's funny because like I always make songs about real life scenarios. You know what I'm saying? And that's not really, I don't say marriage. I ain't want to just get to where I make songs about being married. But I got this song working on. It called "Split It Down the Middle." I
heard it.
I did play. It's like it's intriguing. The idea is intriguing. Whether I feel like committing is another thing. But I also look at it as like the people that rushed in the marriage or whatever back when they was 21. Is they happy now, or was they like pressured into getting married because of? I'm not speaking my generation. I'm speaking like your generation. Like at that age, was people being pressed to be married for whatever reason, financial reason, whatever, to now 20, well, if they made it that long, but 10, 15, 20 years down the line, it's like, are they just tolerating it because of, or, you know what I'm saying?
Love do exist out there in the world now. Love exists, and there are some people that when they say love at first sight, it was love at first sight. They always knew they was going to get married. But then you got some who they want to be sure that when they get married that it's the right one. So, go back to your morals and your values. Some people have them, some people don't. Now, some people, they get a ring, they get presented with that ring, they not thinking about anything else. They can't turn it down. They're going to say yes. That's what you're supposed to say when you get a ring. That's what people think you're supposed to say. But,
that's from training, though. That's because they was trained. Okay, as a woman, you really can't speak for everyone, but just generally, when you get presented a ring, is that like this amazing thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, get a ring.
It is.
So you can be pressured into saying yeah.
Of course.
Just off the fact that somebody even considered asking.
Because you may know us a few things that aren't right, but when you get that ring, you think we can work it out. We can work this thing out.
But see, if you uncover, if you ignore too many red flags, that's when the problem come back down the line. But see, and I can kind of see that because my generation with, I guess, access to social media, or more information at the palm of your hand, you can just look and see. Versus, I guess maybe back then, y'all didn't really have the. I don't know. I don't know. I'm asking, like, because put it like this.
I feel like changed.
I feel like social media give you a false perception that you can just find the right one anytime, anywhere. which, yeah, that's not really true. You just can't. But
Well, now I would say social media just basically telling people to lower your standards. That's what I see.
it's telling you to lower your standards?
Lower your standards. I see some people out there just, down for whatever.
That means you would get married more faster, though.
Yeah,
But that ain't what I'm saying.
Well, it just kind of depends on who you looking at.
Oh.
Because there are people out there getting married early. Like I said, I have a lot of my brides are 21. Matter of fact, here at this wedding venue, we've had 19-year-olds and 18, 19-year-olds come in, and their moms helping them.
They don't even know what they
prepare a
doing.
wedding.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, they don't even know what they doing.
Or do they?
No, because you that young, you don't. You just willing to learn with the person. You don't know what you're doing.
I mean, I was 21 when I got married.
You probably still didn't know what you were doing. But,
I knew exactly
well,
what
21,
I was
that's
doing.
different. 18, 19, you're a kid. You're a kid. You're learning together. You're growing up together.
Exactly.
Versus, I don't know. I'm just saying, I feel like now it seems like the age is getting later. Like 21 might have been a thing back then. And it still is a thing, but it just seems like it's more now. It's later.
I mean, I do see more,
later.
like I said, 24, 25.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like 24, 25.
And sometimes 27, 28, like kind of depending on.
Now, 30 plus, that's different. Well, I ain't discounting like second marriages. That don't count. Like,
Well, we have some first marriages.
No, I'm saying first marriage at 25 to 28, 24 to 28 seem like that's a comfort range. I don't know if it's because we got access to so much foolishness and you just want to try up until a certain age and then you like, all right, I'm done with it. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you set out on your career. You got goals and stuff like that. You working, you trying to get yourself established. A lot of time people want to make sure that they are established before they get married. So
I get, well, like I said, the thought has become entertaining. I'm intrigued by the thought of it, just so I can make a song about it. But yeah, that's that. I just was wondering, like,
I mean, so what's your set goal? Do you have a goal, or you don't have no timeline on this thing?
It's crazy. I don't even think about it like that. I mean, well, you know my situation. Just I don't want to bring nobody into. It's a lot going on. It's a lot of moving parts. You understand this? It's a lot of moving parts.
A lot of moving parts to that.
And at one point, I felt like it couldn't be done. Mm-hmm. Now I see it can be done. Mm-hmm. Maybe, possibly, it maybe. But it would take an extra commitment. Right now, I'm just so committed to the game. So it got to be the right.
Right. So you trying to fit it in.
What you look at my hand for? It got to be like that one to maybe be like, all right, like because I see a lot of people say they got rich when they got married, whatever, they got more money. It's because we got the same time. When you get married, you still have the same time you had before. You just choose to allocate it better. Mm-hmm. Just like my funds, I ain't got no dependence or nothing. So I can just kind of do whatever. But when you start to add in obligations, now you got to be more like responsible with them. Exactly. And so in that case,
so you trying to avoid responsibility?
No. That ain't what I'm saying. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm just saying it would take a level of commitment. Like, that's me realizing it can be done.
Yeah.
We make time for what we want.
Exactly. There we go.
That's what I'm saying. So at first I was like, nah, it can't be done. But now I'm like, it can be done. Now, whether I'm ready to do it or not, I'm not going to lie to myself. But at least I know it can be done. So I can't 100% wipe it off the table. So if the opportunity, the right one presents itself, then, let's lock in. But I need to be more responsible anyway for myself, not just for somebody else.